Reference work for this week is a short animated film by Nicholas Funk, which is produced with the famous Belgian studio Zorobabel. Nicholas skillfully depicted a contemporary myth about the world creation. God is all alone and is jealous of happiness of others. To complete this world, the God leaves various elements, including a woman, dark, and man, light. Those two, who appear separately, try to meet, but the God creates illusion to prevent light and dark from meeting. I chose this video because it's a great example of smooth, surreal transformation of characters and environment. Environment plays a crucial role, it's all the time changing according to actions of the characters. The same effect I want to use in my project. Also, I am very impressed with the compositions which build on unexpected angles and points of view. The camera moves very freely but at the same time smoothly, and the point of view always changes, revealing the event from all sides. This is my folio plan for Studio One Folio 2. It's gonna be a continuation of Folio 1. In Folio 1 I made a lot of pre-production material, and in Folio 2 I'm going to make a finished animation. My concept is interconnection of flora and fauna, characters, place, relationship. The relationship between the outside world and the characters living in it are always diverse, and their correlation leads to changes both the world and the characters. My intention. Folio 2 will be continuation and production of Folio 1. I'm planning to finish an animated short film with 5 scenes and experiment with the color and sound effects. I want to pay attention to animating complex surrealistic movements such as transformation, abrupt inflation, contraction, and other extreme shape changes. My project will be done in 2D animation film. I'm going to continue my work in surrealistic style with a pinch of blank humor. Methods that I use: scene brainstorming, 2D animation in Adobe Animate, and sound design. On week 7, I'm going to make a final scene brainstorming, animating of first scene, then next week animated of second scene, then animating of third and fourth, finishing fourth scene, beginning of scene 5, finishing 5th scene, last check and corrections, and for week 12 it will be pre-production, adding sound, and week 13 will be submission. Tools that I use, it's Adobe Animate, LumaFusion, Audition, and Procreate just for brainstorming. In this picture you can see my characters from Folio 1 which I created for the story. For this Folio 2 I'm going to leave only 5 characters to be able to finish the story, to be able to finish this animation. So on this picture you can see who from those characters will stay with us. Those weeks I've been animating first and second scenes in Adobe Animate. In Folio 1 I already made a test animation for those scenes in Procreate, but now I started to make them from scratch in Adobe Animate. I've learned more about the program, and I improved the scene with transformation between 2 characters. In my opinion, it looks smoother and more realistic if to compare with previous test animation. Also, I started to make next scene where second character kicks the apple to the scene with the appearance of third character who will put it into stomach. Line work of those scenes is not fully finished. I need to work more carefully in particular places. In scenes with the first character, the lines turned out to be very different in thickness because I increased size of the head with free transformation. And overall, the scene after licking apple and growing of the head needs to have more precise look. Those are screenshots from the animation with visible onion skin. I worked from frame to frame, and almost every frame is newly drawn. If I have some free time before submission, I am planning to add more frames to make some movements smoother. Also, I will pay a lot of attention to the sound. Sound should help to define characters, add humor and atmosphere to highlight the role of environment. This analysis of sound in scenes 1 to 3 I made for animated narratives after our discussion of the role of sound and types of sounds. Now I'll show my short research of sounds which may suit for the animation. Some of them are improved by Kate and Wien, and other ones I need to change. I will need to change. So slimy sound and licking go well with animation, but sounds of transformation from one character to another is too aggressive. I'm going to search for more natural sound effect for this scene. To conclude, I've created first and second scenes during those 2 weeks how I planned, but it still needed few corrections. Next 2 weeks I'm going to animate scenes 3 and 4. We'll try not to make a mess with layers this time and organize them better. Hope I will be able to animate faster with this experience.